بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين. This is Dr. زلفى, and today, inshallah, we are going to discuss types and functions of nouns. What is a noun? What is a noun? A noun is a word used as the name of a person, place, or thing. And you know, it's one of the word classes. You know, I'll remind you of the word classes. Now, word classes are nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, pronouns, prepositions, articles, conjunctions, and interjections. These are the parts of speech or word classes. We call them parts of speech or called the classes. And today we will study the nouns, which is the first part of speech, the first one of part of speech, or the first word class. A noun is a name of someone, a person, a place, or a thing. Any object or anything. Now here is a diagram about nouns. Nouns, it can be proper nouns or common nouns. Now the common nouns, proper nouns are proper nouns, which we will explain now. What are proper nouns? More details about common nouns. Common nouns can be count or non-count, countable or uncountable. The count nouns can be concrete or abstract, and the non-count nouns can be concrete or abstract too. Now we will explain these things now. Now, proper nouns are names of people, Ahmed, Ali, Fatima, John, Patricia, and so on, or names of cities and places. For example, Palestine, Jerusalem, America, Egypt, Cairo, Damascus, Gaza, and so on. Also names of streets and places. Okay, Omar al-Mukhtar Street, Gaza Street, names of universities, Isra University. So it's names of things or people, or it's a proper, what we call them a proper noun, or what we call in Arabic asma al-alam. Okay. Concrete nouns. Now, after we talk about proper nouns, we come to concrete nouns. Concrete nouns as something which is concrete. It means you can see, touch, smell, taste. It has one of these qualities. Maybe not all of them, but one or two of them. For example, the ice cream was made from milk, sugar, and juice. If you look at the word ice cream, you can taste, you can touch, you can see. Okay, you cannot hear, of course. Okay, now made from milk, you can see, taste, touch. Okay, sugar is the same, juice is the same. Water is called also water. You can see, touch, smell, taste. Okay. So these are concrete nouns, something you can concrete, table, chair, boy, man, all of these are concrete things. Okay, so when I say boy, cow, man, all of these are concrete things now, or concrete objects. Abstract nouns, it means thoughts or ideas. For example, when I say freedom, can you see freedom? Can you touch freedom? Can you smell freedom? When I say love, can you touch love? Can you see love? Can you smell love? Can you taste love? You feel it. You feel it. You understand it. You understand something. You understand that love is giving and being helpful, being warm to others. You see, you know, freedom to be independent, to do what you want, but to a limited extent, and so on. So freedom is a concept. Love is a concept. It is a type of feeling, love and hatred, and so on. These are abstract nouns. As you see, it is shame to speak bad words. It is shame. It is not good. It's not allowed. It's not nice. Okay? It is shame. Okay? Love is the opposite of hatred. Okay? Palestinians are fighting for freedom. Freedom. Palestinians, okay, it is a proper noun. Now, here, freedom is a concept of how to be free. Okay, so it's an abstract noun. Now let's come to the functions of nouns. Nouns can function. They have two main functions which are branched in others. Nouns can function as subject or object, but even subject or object can explain in other ideas. Now look at this picture. Functions of nouns, as you see, subject. The purple color here, it's subject, and the blue one is object. And subject, we have subject and subject complement. We will explain them now. So functions of nouns, either subject or subject complement. Object, it's object. The object, we have direct object, indirect object, and the object of a preposition. We will explain them all now. Now, as a subject, here, a subject of a sentence. Now, we must say functions of nouns in a sentence. What is the function of noun in a sentence? Okay, if you will say a boy is playing in the garden. A boy is a noun. In the garden is a noun. Okay, he is eating an apple. He is a pronoun or a noun. Something represents a noun. Apple is another noun which functions as an object. This is what we mean by function. What do these nouns do in a sentence? When you want to write a sentence, what do you need nouns for? Now, subject is a person or element that performs an action of a verb, or it does the action. For example, I said, a boy is playing. Now, a boy is practicing, here is doing the action. Okay, now, so the subject, the boy is the subject, and is playing is the verb. So the subject is the doer of the action. Subject is the doer of the action always. It can be a person or anything else. It can be a bird, it can be an animal, it can be even a non-living thing. When I say the river runs down, the river runs down, who runs or what? Which thing runs? You say the river. So the river is a subject, you see? Or here you see the subject is the one who performs the verb. That's it. Okay. Example, my aunt writes novels. What's the subject? The word which acts as subject. The single word aunt. What about my aunt? As a subject goes together? Yes. Here, the word aunt is a noun, but my aunt together, these two words together, it's a noun phrase. A noun phrase, we say a noun phrase because it acts as a noun. The two words together act as a subject. A subject is always a noun. So this is a noun phrase which acts as a subject. More than one word is a phrase. Generally, and we say a phrase is a group of words which don't have a subject or a verb. I say, my aunt, this is a phrase. In the garden, this is a phrase. Under the table, this is a phrase. Tall man, this is a phrase. Because, okay, two words or more than two words, they don't have a subject or a verb. This is a phrase. So here we say this, my aunt is a noun phrase. Noun phrase because it's two words. So the subject here is a noun phrase. I ate fried chicken this morning. I ate. Now the subject is I. It's a pronoun. My mother teaches English. My mother is a noun or a noun phrase. My mother. Okay, so this is the function of a subject. It is the subject of a noun. A noun is a subject of a sentence, or it has other uses. It can be a direct object. When I say, for example, direct object is the one who receives the action of the subject. In Arabic, we say وقع عليه فعل الفاعل. Object is something that receives the action of an object. She makes a sandwich. What does she make? A sandwich. No, make a sandwich. No, it is related to the verb, so it's an object. I love you. You, it's an object. My mother asks, my brother asks a question. What does he do? He asks. He asks what? A question. It's related to the verb. So this is an object. Okay. Indirect object. Sometimes we have the transitive verbs take some verbs are transitive to one object. They have only one object. And sometimes transitive verbs also have two objects, and sometimes non-transitive verbs don't have objects. When I say he's sitting on the chair, then it does not have, it's a prepositional phrase, on the chair. So it's not a direct object, not a direct, indirect object. So as you see, indirect object, if indirect object receives the action of the object, receives the action of the object. For example, indirect object receives the indirect object receives the direct object. Here are examples. I gave money. What did you give? I gave money. To who? To the poor man. So the poor man is the indirect object. Now, you see the indirect object written in Vidhin, the poor man. I gave the poor man. The indirect object comes after the verb. I gave the poor man, and some money is the direct object. But we can switch, we can say, we can use to. So the poor man becomes after the direct object. I say, I give some money to the poor man. The one which accepts to, it is the indirect object. The mother dressed the baby a new suit. The mother dressed the baby. She puts clothes on him. The mother dressed a baby. What did he dress the baby? A new suit. So the baby is the direct object. I can say the mother dressed a new suit to the baby. Okay, so the one which accepts to is the indirect object. Okay. Now look at this graphic organizer. Now, a noun can be a subject complement. The word subject, you see, subject complement, which means that it says something about the subject. Complement, complete. Completes the meaning of the subject or explains what is the subject. It generally, look here, the box is a present. What is the box? Orange is a fruit. What is orange? A tomato is a vegetable. What is tomato? A man is a male, a human being. What is a man? A male human being. A woman is a female human being. What is a woman? So it explains what is the subject. A flower is a plant. What is a flower? It is a plant. So subject complement, it means completes the idea about the subject or explains what is the subject. So here, the box is the subject. And look here about the verb between the subject and the subject complement. It is, are, am, was, were, and so this is what we call these verbs. We call them linking verbs. We took them in the previous semester. Linking verbs. You see, verb to be is a linking verb. Verb to be is a linking verb. And we have other linking verbs like now the five senses. The five senses when they act as stative verbs. Now, the box smells funny. It means it has a smell. It does not smell yashum. No, the box smells funny. ذو رائحة. It has the smell. The box smells funny. So it also smells is a linking verb. We can say also the flower looks beautiful. The flower, it's not the verb look to use his eyes to see something because the flower does not see. Okay, so I say a flower looks beautiful. The boy seems intelligent. The boy looks intelligent. Here, all of these are linking verbs. Okay. Linking verbs. So the subject complement comes after a linking verb. Okay. Subject complement or predicate word. We call it subject complement or predicate words. A subject complement or a predicate, you can say predicate word, noun, predicate noun, and nominative. Nominative from name. Nominative follows a linking verb and renames the subject. This gives another name to a subject. When I say orange is a fruit, it tells a new name of the subject, or it says something new about the subject. So, however, you have to remember that you should have a linking verb before the subject complement. Joe is what? Our new technician. So it tells me who is Joe. This is the subject complement. Here are examples of subject complements. An adjective, what is a subject complement? It can be an adjective or a noun that renames or defines the subject. Now, it follows a linking verb which links it to its subject. Examples: Joe is a lover of apples. Joe is a lover of apples. You see, it can be an adjective. You see, Joe is a lover, okay, of apples. It can be when I say Joe is tall. It's an adjective here. The subject complement is an adjective. Joe is tall. The baby is happy, or the baby seems happy. She seems intelligent. So the subject complement here is an adjective. Jacob's new kite was blue. Okay. Subject. The subject complement is blue here. The driver seems tired. Tired is an adjective which comes after seems. Subject, the driver, and tired is the subject complement. Subject complement, tired. Now, this is enough for this lecture. We'll continue later, inshallah.